Well, the late John Werner devoted his life to serving others in Rice Lake, Minnesota and beyond.
He served as the first mayor of Rice Lake, Cub Scout leader, and Army Command Sergeant Major. Werner was a huge supporter of Veterans Memorial Hall, and when he passed away from cancer a couple years ago, the hall named a 5K race after him. The race will happen Saturday, June 13th, and more runners are needed. The event is an important source of funds to keep Veterans Memorial Hall open.
It generates funds for the Veterans Memorial Hall, which honors veterans and collects history about our veterans in the Northland.
And if you want to take part, you can sign up for the race on our website. It starts at the Other Place Bar and Grill on Calvary Road in Rice Lake, coming up at 9 a.m. that day. There's also just a beautiful Veterans Memorial in Rice Lake. I believe it was originally his idea, right next to the Quick Trip there. It's a must-see if you haven't been there before.
And obviously, you know, I think most of our 5Ks across the region always benefits a great cause.
Yeah.
And this one is going to a really amazing place too. So we definitely need runners, and we need you to sign up, and still got plenty to do so until June.
I need to go check out that memorial. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's really Rice Lake Road and Martin Road, the corner there.
Oh,
check it out
nice.
if you can. We'll be right back.